What's up, everybody? So, as you can imagine, we're slow this week. No travel, obviously. You can see that I'm in the store, and not really much to go on the vlog. So we are in the midst of the coronavirus thing, a virus that's going around, and obviously that's stopped foot traffic for the majority of small businesses. So that gives us time to do work around the store, work on the truck, inventory, and plethora of other stuff. And I'll try to bring you along as much as possible. So right now, both of our stores are still open. The foot traffic has dropped dramatically. We saw a handful of people this week, and this is about Wednesday. So we really don't know what the plans are. We're taking it day by day right now as a small business. Our employees are still working in the stores as best they can. We've really have kind of limited our contact with our customers on deliveries, and where we usually, for things like we have them sign paperwork or what we're touching in their homes, like we're real conscious about that. Just really more out of respect for their home, like we always do, but just at a heightened level. So I'll bring you along a little bit about small business whenever a virus hits. So now's a great time to shop, and especially in our stores, because you get the whole store to yourself. You get that kind of exclusive shopping experience that a lot of people like, and you get more of that one-on-one time where sometimes when it's busy, we have to bounce around in between customers and other day-to-day operations, where right now we're able to give all of our attention to you. So let's go. Let's try to do a little bit of a vlog in this stage of the game. This is something that we would obviously want to remember years down the road. We want to look back and be like, how did that affect our business? And right now it's pretty heavy. So we'll see. So let's go along today. Chris is out here disinfecting our truck, also known as washing the truck. Are you disinfecting the truck?
Yep. Gotta watch out for that Rona, dog.
You think it lives on the tires? It probably does.
It probably does.
These tires needed some help.
Probably all in this daggum logging road mud too.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna get me.
No. There ain't no bugs on me.
Hey.
So Chris is obviously washing the truck. It's always a good use of time whenever don't really have any customers and no deliveries, is truck maintenance. Truck maintenance is, if you don't take care of it in these slow times, it always hits whenever you're busy. We had a lot of truck issues at the beginning of the year, and it was right, or at the end of the year actually, and it was right at the peak time. We had just multiple days of delivery of 6 to 8 customers all over the place, 50, 60 miles away. And so it always hits at that time. We had the brakes go out, which you saw the video on that. So anytime that we can obviously use the downtime to keep the truck up to date, even as simple as washing, it allows us to see if there's any leaks going on, check on the tires, all that stuff. It's always a good use of time, and I think Chris likes it because it gives him something different to do. He's an outside kind of guy, so keeps him out of the store and working on it. So it's always a good use of time, even though we'd much rather be seeing customers. So I'm gonna run home real quick. I only live about a couple of miles away from our store, but Jill's at home with the kiddos. The kiddos have been let out of school this week, and they have been at, we call it as the farm, which is my mom's property in Tuscaloosa County. They've been out there for a couple days, so they're back home. And Jill's got them doing some schoolwork, some chores. I'm gonna run her computer home real quick. I left early this morning. Forgot to grab my lunch. Forgot to grab all that stuff, so I'm gonna go in, check on them real quick. Get back to the store. Chris is still working on the truck. And we do like these, he's getting the back kind of cleaned up and organized, the box of it. And we do these bug bombs. We do them, you know, depending on the amount of deliveries, we do them at least once a week or sometimes twice a week or whatever, just to make sure the old mattresses and new mattresses don't get cross-contaminated, and make sure there's no hidden surprises in there. And so he's getting ready to do that. He was working on the tires. So the tires are fully disinfected, just in case anybody wanted to know. You like being out of school?
Yeah.
You do? You know, this school brings back prayer and paddling, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Lula.
Evie, you like being out of school?
I like being at school.
You like doing chores? Yeah.
What chores do you do today?
I unloaded the dishwasher. Now I'm putting up my clothes.
What's next? What's the other chore that you gotta go do?
I have no glue.
Do you need to go look at your chart again?
Yeah.
What did you learn about in homeschool today?
Homeschool. I learned about weather,
That's cool.
because James Span put out stuff online about weather.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very cool. What did you learn about that?
We learned about what weather. You don't have weather is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to be scared of weather.
That's
even
awesome.
though I'm scared of weather.
Things about our house is whenever spring rolls around, man, there is colors all over this, and we got azalea bushes up there. I don't know if you can see them. They're starting to bloom. That whole shrub will be white in a couple days. Love that though. It's always cool to see in the spring. What I hate about spring is pollen. I hate pollen. I hate pollen. I hate pollen. I have terrible allergies. Can't breathe. Always sniffling. Always sneezing. I'm like all the 7 doors in one person when pollen hits. It's the worst. But the flowers around the house look pretty cool. So it's part of it. I want to go, because I hate pollen so much, I hate it on my truck. So I'm going to run through the car wash real quick on the way back and clean it off for the new batch of pollen that's about to hit it. And then I'll be back at the store. All right, so been at the shop for a little bit. We've actually had some customers in today. We had a lot of people buying today, so that's good. Take what you can get. It's a lot slower than usual, but we did get some good news today. We usually get 2 truckloads on every Friday of mattresses, adjustable bases, all that stuff. But Heritage, our exclusive line that comes out of Rome, Georgia, is a day early. So we're going to unload a truck today. And that helps us stay on schedule for tomorrow, which is always good. I'll take that anytime we can get deliveries early. I always love it. So about to unload this truck as soon as it rolls up here in the next couple minutes, and then see what else today has. It's paperwork's done. Got all the mattresses that came in today put in our system. So whenever a shipment comes in, we just upload what came in, what we received, what we accepted, and then upload that in the POS. That way on the store level we know what's in stock. So did all that, got it all checked out, make sure we got everything that we ordered, and then Chris called and got all of our deliveries. We're trying to consolidate some deliveries all in one day. Typically we would kind of spread them out, and that helps with us planning for timing, because we usually have to deal with traffic, but right now there's no traffic on the road, so we're able to get in a few more and really help keep down the number of days that we're in contact with people at their homes. And so we got all that scheduled for tomorrow. We got another truck coming in tomorrow. It's time to shut it down, time to go home, get with the kiddos, probably give Jill some relief. Kids all day can be pretty tiresome. So I'm gonna shut it down here, go on to the house. This is not a normal day in the life, but it is a day in the life of a small business. When things happen, this is kind of what happens. So let's hope for a better tomorrow. Hope everybody stays safe. Do your part, staying, your hygiene, staying good, and washing your hands, staying away from people that, are at risk. And everybody do their part, and let's get out of this mess fast and get back to normal. We got stuff to do. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.